Your spine straight. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in. Hold it there. Oh. ॐ श्री गणेशाय नमः। ॐ श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम् यो अन्तः प्रविश्य मम वाचमिमां प्रसुप्तां सञ्जीवयत्यखिलशक्तिधरस्वधाम्ना अन्यांश्च हस्तचरणश्रवणत्वगादीन् प्राणान्नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यं प्राणान्नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यम् ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणी नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे फुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावः दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्सः सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत् वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनम् देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम् भीष्मद्रोणतटा जयद्रथजला गान्धारनीलोत्पला शल्यग्राहवती कृपेण वहनी कर्णेन वेलाकुला अश्वत्थामविकर्णघोरमकरा दुर्योधनावर्तिनी सोत्तीर्णा खलु पाण्डवैरणनदी कैवर्तकः केशवः आराशर्यवचः सरोजममलम् गीतार्थगन्धोत्कटम् नानाख्यानककेसरं हरिकथा सम्बोधना बोधितम् लोके सज्जन षट्पदैरहरहः पेपीयमानं मुदा भूयाद् पंकजं कलिमलप्रध्वंसि न श्रेयसे मूकं करोति वाचालम् पङ्गुल्लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तन्न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः देवाय तस्मै नमः. Pranams to the Lord. Pranams to all the Mahatmas in tonight's Gita session. So we have reached chapter 5, and 2 weeks ago, we had 2 weeks break in it. We have done first 5 verses. And then we said, if it's possible to memorize and count. Has anybody tried to memorize any number of verses?
I tried. Can I just?
Yes, please go ahead.
श्री परमात्मने नमः. अथ पंचमोऽध्यायः कर्म संन्यासयोगः. अर्जुन उवाच संन्यासं कर्मणां कृष्ण पुनर्योगं च शंससि यच्छ्रेययेतयोरेकम् तन्मे ब्रूहि सुनिश्चितम्. श्रीभगवानुवाच संन्यासकर्मयोगश्च निःश्रेयसकरावुभौ तयोस्तु कर्मसन्न्यासात् कर्मयोगो सुनिश्चितम्.
योगो विशिष्यते
कर्मयोगो विशिष्यते ज्ञेयस्य नित्यसन्न्यासी यो न द्वेष्टि न काङ्क्षति
निर्द्वन्द्वो हि महाबाहो
निर्द्वन्द्वो हि महाबाहो सुखं बन्धात् कृतात्
सुखं बन्धात् प्रमुच्यते
सम्बन्धात् प्रमुच्यते. सांख्ययोगौ पृथक् बालाः प्रवदन्ति न पण्डिताः. सांख्ययोगौ पृथक् बालाः प्रवदन्ति न पण्डिताः.
एकमप्यास्थितः सम्यक् उभयोर्
एकमप्यास्थितः संयोक्तयोः
एकमप्यास्थितः सम्यक् उभयोर्विन्दते फलम्.
विन्दते फलम्. यस्य सांख्यो
यत्साङ्ख्यैः प्राप्यते स्थानम्
यत्साङ्ख्यै प्राप्यते स्थानम् यत्साङ्ख्यै प्राप्यते स्थानम्
तद्योगैरपि गम्यते. एकं साङ्ख्यं च योगं च
न यो न द्वेष्टि न
यः पश्यति स पश्यति.
Sorry. यः पश्यति स पश्यति.
Good efforts have been taken. Good. As long as efforts have been taken. Good. Hold on to these verses, because if today we complete 5 verses, then next week we'll also have to add 5 more verses. Anybody else have memorized?
Can I try?
Yes,
that?
I have memorized.
Yes, Arunji, yes.
Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha. अथ पंचमोऽध्यायः कर्मसन्न्यास योगः. अर्जुन उवाच संन्यासं कर्मणां कृष्ण पुनर्योगं च शंससि निश्चु यच्छ्रेयेत योरेकम् तन्मे ब्रूहि सुनिश्चितम् श्रीभगवानुवाच सन्न्यासः कर्मयोगश्च निःश्रेयसकरावुभो तयोस्तु कर्म तयोस्तु कर्म संन्यासात् कर्मयोगो विशिष्यते नेयस नित्य सन्यासी यो न द्वेष्टि न कांक्षति निर्द्वन्द्वो हि महाबाहो सुखं बन्धात् परमुच्यते सांख्य योगो पृथक् बालाः प्रवदन्ति न पंडिताः एकमप्यास्थितः सम्यक् उभयोर्विन्दते फलम् यत्सांख्ये प्राप्यते स्थानं तद्योगैरपि गम्यते एकं सांख्यं च योगं च यः पश्यति स पश्यति.
Excellent, Arunji. Arunji, I remember the day when you said, no, it's not possible to memorize. And you are the one who has cleanly memorized and come. So nice
I
to see this
have to
change.
put a lot of energy in it, and actually I'm memorizing third chapters nowadays as part of other class, so that's why it's a bit difficult, but I've tried.
This is beautiful. Yes. Somebody else had said want to chant. Who is it?
Can
I
Oh, sorry.
Okay. After Padmaji, Radhakrishnan Go ahead, Padmaji.
ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः अथ पञ्चमोऽध्यायः कर्मसन्न्यासयोगः अर्जुन उवाच सन्न्यासं कर्मणां कृष्ण पुनर्योगं च शंससि यच्छ्रेय एतयोरेकं तन्मे ब्रूहि सुनिश्चितम् श्रीभगवानुवाच सन्न्यासः कर्मयोगश्च निःश्रेयसकरावुभौ तयोस्तु कर्मसन्न्यासात् कर्मयोगी विशिष्यते
Karma-yogi, no. Karma-yogo.
कर्मयोगो विशिष्यते
Yes.
सांख्ययोगौ
Neyasanitya.
ज्ञेयः स नित्यसन्न्यासी यो न द्वेष्टि न काङ्क्षति निर्द्वन्द्वो हि महाबाहो निर्द्वन्द्वो हि महाबाहो
Sukham bandhat
सुखं
pramuchyate.
बन्धात् प्रमुच्यते
Sankhya-yoga.
सांख्ययोगौ पृथक् बालाः प्रवदन्ति न पण्डिताः एकमप्यास्थितः सम्यक् उभयोर्विन्दते फलम्
Yat sankhya.
यत्साङ्ख्यैः प्राप्यते योगम्
Sankhya
तद्योगैरपि
prapyate sthanam. Yat sankhya prapyate
यत्साङ्ख्यै
sthanam.
प्राप्यते स्थानं तद्योगैरपि गम्यते एकं स्थानं च योगं च
Ekam
एकं साङ्ख्यं च
sankhyan
योगं
cha.
च यः पश्यति स पश्यति
Good, good. Excellent. Well done. Yes, Radhakrishnan.
अथ अथ श्री सॉरी ओम श्री परमात्मने नमः अथ कर्मसन्न्यासयोग अथ पञ्चमोऽध्यायः कर्मसन्न्यासयोगः अर्जुन उवाच सन्न्यासं कर्मणां कृष्ण पुनर्योगं च शंससि यच्छ्रेय एतयोरेकं तन्मे ब्रूहि सुनिश्चितम् श्रीभगवानुवाच सन्न्यासः कर्मयोगश्च निःश्रेयसकरावुभौ तयोस्तु कर्मसन्न्यासात् कर्मयोगो विशिष्यते ज्ञेयः स नित्यसन्न्यासी यो न द्वेष्टि न काङ्क्षति निर्द्वन्द्वो हि महाबाहो सुखं बन्धात् प्रमुच्यते सांख्ययोगौ पृथक् बालाः प्रवदन्ति न पण्डिताः एकमप्यस्ति तत् सम्यक् उभयोर्विन्दते फलम् यत्साङ्ख्यैः प्राप्यते स्थानं तद्योगैरभिगम्यते एकं साङ्ख्यं च योगं च यः पश्यति स पश्यति.
Excellent, excellent. Well done. Anybody else? Sridevi?
Yes, I also done it. Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha Atha Panchamoऽध्यायः Karma Sannyasa Yogaः Arjuna Uvacha Sannyasam Karmanam Krishna Punaryogam Cha Shamsasi
Yatreya etayor
Shreya Etayorekam Tanme Bruhi Sunishchitam Shri Bhagavanuvacha Sannyasah Karma Yogascha Nishreyasakaravubhau Tayostu Karma Sannyasat Karma Yogo Vishishyate Jneyasa Nitya Sannyasi Yo Nadveshti na Kankshati Nirdvandvo hi Mahabaho Sukham Bandhat Pramuchyate Sankhya Yogau Prithak Balaha Pravadanti na Panditaha Ekamapyasthitas Samyak Ubhayo Ekamapyasthitas Samyak Ubhayo Vindate Phalam Yat Sankhyair Prapyate Sthanam Tat Yogairapi Gamyate Ekam Sankhyancha Yogancha Yaf Pashyati Sapashyati.
Excellent. Well done. Prashantji has joined us first time today for Gita class. Welcome, Prashantji. So we are trying little bit of Sanskrit, we are trying little bit of memorizing, and we are going slowly with our Gita journey. Okay, anybody else who have not switched on their camera and want to chant, even with your switched off cameras? Sanandini ji, have you memorized?
No, Guruji, I tried to read only, I didn't memorize.
Okay, listen. Slowly get into 1 or 2 verses, memorize and keep here and there. At least his questions and Krishna's reply. Good.
Okay.
So let us go ahead and see, if possible, next 5 verses. And that means this week the homework will be to memorize those 5 verses and come whatever verses we complete. I'll not do more than 5. So that memorizing becomes easier. 7 days are there. In 7 days we can distribute the 5 verses only. Okay. So now the flow of thought, everybody is clear. See, the difference is when we memorize now, we see the meaning and then the flow of thought stays in our mind. So those who have memorized would have understood that now they got those 5 verses very clearly. But yes, for the sake of this chapter opens with Arjuna's question. Sannyasa also you are saying, and Karma Yoga also you are saying. Both you are praising, and again after that you are praising Karma Yoga. Now Yat Shreya Etayor Ekam, in between these two, whether Sannyasa is best or Karma Yoga is best. Bruhi Sunishchitam, you decided well and tell me firmly what is actually good for me. Then Krishna says in the second verse, Sannyasa and Karma Yoga, they both are leading. They are Ubhau Nishreyasa Karo. Both are giving the highest goal itself. Both are liberating itself. But Tayostu, still between that, Karma Sannyasat, instead of doing sannyasa of the karma, that means instead of renouncing the karma sannyasat, Panchami Vibhakti, better than renouncing the karma yoga vishishyate, karma yoga, doing the action is only the best way and not renouncing the action. Then in the third verse, he says, Neyasa Nitya Sannyasi. No, that person is the sannyasi who Yo na dveshti na kankshati, who is not hating anybody, nor he is desiring of anything. He is nirdvandvaha. He is not going up and down like a yo-yo. Oh, today this has happened to me, excited. Oh, today this has happened to me, depressed. It doesn't go up and down. So he is nirdvandvaha. And to such a person only who would become free very easily. Otherwise, he's always in a bandha, he's always bound. Then in the fourth verse, he's saying that Sankhya means the path of knowledge or the path of sannyasa or the path of renunciation of action and the path of doing the action. So Bala, they are different. Pruthag. So Sankhya Marga or the Karma Marga Pruthag. Like this, only Bala say, Balaha Vadanti, na Panditaha. So those who are jnanis, they don't see the Karma Yoga path and the Karma Sannyasa path as different. Jnanis don't see it. Only those immature people, they see that this path is different. Then ekaha apyasthitaha samyak ubhayor vindate phalam. In whichever path you stay once firm, ubhayoho, by both of that margas you would reach. You stay in one path firmly and that path would lead to moksha, to the liberation. And then in the last verse, which we had seen last time, yat sankhyahi prapyate, by the sannyasis, by the knowledge, whatever is gain, yat prapyate, tad yogai api, that with karma also gamyate, you would eventually reach over there. Ekam sankhyam cha yogam cha, one who sees the sankhya marga and the yoga marga, that means the sannyasa marga or the knowledge path and the doing of action path as same. Yaha pashyati, who sees this, that person really sees. So we stop at that. Yah pashyati sa pashyati. Who sees Sankhya and Yoga Marga is one, they actually see what is the truth. Only the immature people say, oh, renunciation of action is different and doing of action is different. So this is the flow of thought of this chapter of first 5 verses. Today we'll continue with the next 5, hopefully. Let's see. Okay, so Arunji, let's start with you. Number 6. Oh, we have finished actually learning, right? Never mind. I have called up. So, Sannyasastu Mahaba. So, Prashantji, full chapter learning pronunciation we have done before. So, but anyways, I've called Arunji, so he will do the 6th verse first. Sannyasastu Mahabaho.
Sannyasastu mahabaho.
Dukkhamaptumayogataha.
Dukkhamaptum yogataha.
Yoga-yukto munir-brahma.
Yoga yukto munir brahma.
Na chirenadhigacchati.
Nachirena gacchati. Sannyasastu mahabaho. Dukkham aptum yogataha. Yoga yukto munir brahma. Nachirena
Brahmano.
brahma.
Brahma, correct.
Yoga yukto munir brahma. Nachirena gacchati.
Very good. So now the thought flow continues after that. We have seen Yaf Pashyati, Sa Pashyati. So now, okay, before that, let us do the Padavicheda. Sannyasastu. Any sandhi over there?
Visarga. Skara visarga.
Visarga sandhi. Sannyasaha plus tu. So Visarga Sakara has happened. Sannyasa tu. Mahabaho as it is. Dukkhamaptuma yogataha. What happens over there?
No.
There is no sandhi, but
no
it is
sandhi.
joined. Dukkham plus aptum plus yogataha. Okay. Then yoga yukto. Any sandhi over there?
Visarga. Yoga yuktaha.
Correct. Yoga yuktaha is the sandhi there. Munir Brahma.
Visarga again. Munihi plus Brahma.
Correct. Munihi plus Brahma. Visarga srekha. Na chirenadhigacchati.
Swaran dirgha. Nachiren plus adhigacchati.
Very good. Savarna dirgha. So na chirena plus adhigacchati.
Guruji, aptum ayogataha or yogataha?
Ayogataha.
Is it ayogataha, right?
Ayogataha. Dukkham plus aptum plus ayogataha. Okay. So now, sannyasaha too. Sannyasaha means renunciation of the action. Okay. Mahabaho, O mighty armed one. Dukkham. Dukkham is very difficult. Aptum is to have. Ayogataha. Without. Yoga means without karma. Means what? Without doing karma yoga to directly go to sannyasa, it's very hard. It's not easy to directly get into sannyasa. So sannyasaha ayogataha, without karma yoga, aptum dukkham. It is difficult to attain sannyasa, renounce the actions, because there is so much of vasana pressure, right? We have so many desires in life. How to fulfill? Sometimes we get angry, or sometimes we feel very sad. Or if we have attained somebody's funeral, we think, oh, life is only so much. So we get that time smashana vairagya, they say. Smashana vairagya is only that much dispassion as long as we are in that smashana, at that funeral. Tomorrow we are going to be normal. Tomorrow vairagya is not there. Today I am attending a funeral and I am feeling sad seeing how the calamity has struck that family or that child or whoever has lost whatever, and how unpredictable life is, and this much only life, everything is gone, this, that, every other sorrow and every other explanation of dispassion we will give on that day. It's only for that time the vairagya has come. Our desires are there. Our vasana pressure has not gone. But that moment, that experience gives us. So if that day we decide, oh, life is only so much, I better become a sannyasi now only, and we go and become sannyasi, then what? Then whichever ashram we are going, there will create a problem because we are going with our own vasana pressure over there. We wouldn't be establishing in that sannyasa. We cannot renounce the action unless we have neutralized that inside our head. It is not about wearing a kashaya vastra, not wearing the ochre robes. It's not sannyasa, external sannyasa. External sannyasa will help us, but internal sannyasa is individual journey. We can be a grihastha and remain detached and dispassionate also. So externally wearing something is not a proof that a person is a sannyasi. It's a mental game altogether. It's an inside thing. So to not do the action and go straight away is dukkham aptum, Krishna is saying in this particular verse. And then he says in the second line, yoga yuktaha. That means one who is engaged in the karma. So that person is, he can be muni. Muni means mananat muni, one who thinks. So again, it's in the mind game. Na chirena. Chira means by taking long time. Na chirena means soon. Adhigachati means he reaches over there. Okay, so the one who's holding the vasana pressure internally and externally behaving like a sannyasi he's going to take time. It's very hard for him to reach what he's trying to search, the highest, the moksha, the liberation, the freedom. That means nothing. It is in mental, it is in the mind. And though that person who is doing the action in karma yoga spirit, offering it to the Lord, every action, his kartrutva bhav he is not holding. One office project, if we are not given the due credit, so the sky falls and we get so dejected, upset, everything, and we fight with all. Our kartrutva bhav is always active. Between a mother and a wife, if they are competing to feed that poor husband, there is a competition, then they want a credit that who made that simple chai or who made that day's curry, which husband said by mistake probably it was very good. And each one wants to take probably that credit that who has made or who prompted or who brought. Everything in life is like that. Our own vasana pressure is so strong, it is not going to be easy. There he says, the one who does action without that doership, he's thinking about the Lord. He's that Muni, and that one reaches Brahma na chirena adhigachati. Beautiful. Okay. So let us, if we remember when we did the last chapter and so many yajnas had come, and we, each one of us had committed for 21 days. Correct. If we have extended that, good, but those who did at least for 21 days, the difficulty of being into that we need to sustain. Those who had not done, left it in between, can start even any moment now. Because the whole Gita says you remain in the action mode and drop your doership of that action. That means not expecting the phala of that. I do something because I would get something out of that. I need to know what I'm going to get. Then I go and do that action. My first question is, what is my benefit? My first question of any action is that. My whole thing of action prompting, the desires are prompting the action in what is my benefit. Then I'm doing that action. It means so much of doership is there, so much of expectation of that action is there. To remain in karma yoga, offering it to the Lord, Krishnarpana buddhi, and whatever that action's result is, Krishna prasada buddhi, to be in that mode constantly is a tougher thing. Maybe again, today's class can be as a reminder of extending our that 21 days vrata that we had taken. That let all my actions be Krishnarpana and whatever phala comes, let it be Krishna Prasada. If we hold on to this, then we are in that Yoga Yukta stage. Then if we are continuously behaving like that, na chirena adhigachati Brahma, we would reach to whatever goal of this human life is supposed to be, we would reach over there. So beautiful 6th verse, easy to memorize. Sanyasaha, O Mahabaho, is dukkham aptum ayogataha without karma yoga. Yoga yuktaha, those who are in that yoga, Muni, that na chirenadhigachati Brahma reaches the destination without any delay. Okay, keep the 6th verse in mind. Let's chant and go to the 7th verse. Sanyasastu mahabaho dukkhamaptum ayogataha yoga yukto munir brahma na chirenadhigachati. Since we have taken the chanting thing, we'll continue with that same way. Radha Krishnanji. Number 7. Yoga yukto vishuddhatma.
योगयुक्तो विशुद्धात्मा
Vijitatma jitendriyaha.
विजितात्मा जितेन्द्रियः
Sarvabhutatma bhutatma.
सर्वभूतात्मभूतात्मा
Urvannapi na lipyate.
कुर्वन्नपि न लिप्यते योगयुक्तो विशुद्धात्मा विजितात्मा जितेन्द्रियः सर्वभूतात्मभूतात्मा कुर्वन्नपि न लिप्यते.
Beautiful verse, huh? And then it is going to lead to the next set of 2 verses, which is still more beautiful. So it is the seed for the next verse again. Let us first remove all the sandhi cheda we can do, padacheda we can do. Yoga yukto.
विसर्ग
Correct.
योगयुक्तः
Yoga yuktaha. Vishuddhatma. Vishuddhatma only. Vijitatma. Vijitatma only. Jitendriya, Jitendriya as it is. Sarva Bhutatma Bhutatma. It is one word. We are not done the samasa yet, so we will keep it as it is. Sarva Bhutatma Bhutatma. Kurvannapi. What happens over there?
Kurvun plus api.
Yes. What
Yen
sandhi?
Sandhi. Yen Sandhi.
No. Angmudagam sandhi.
Correct. Namudagama sandhi.
Namudagam
The
sandhi.
kurvan api, double na is happening. So it is not kurvan napi. Kurvan api.
Api.
So the extra na is coming because of that sandhi rule. Namudagama sandhi. Very good. Excellent, Arunji. Kurvan api na lipyate. Okay.
So,
Everything is
madam, here Jitendriya, can we say that it's a gun sandhi? Jit plus Indriya? Because Indriya starts with E and Jit is A. A plus E becomes A, Jite.
No, it is not like that. The
I
one, it is in the samasa, the one who has one over the indriyas. It means
I
that.
see. Okay, so it's one word, Jitendriya.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
We have not done the samasa aspect. Yaha, yasya indriyaha jitaha. In that sense, it will go. We have not done samasa.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so now let us see. Yoga yuktaha means who? We saw in the previous verse, the one who is established in the karma yoga. Correct? So one who has committed his whole life to karma yoga is yoga yukta. Okay. Karma yoga, actions are offered and done. Who's not taking the doership of the action? Who's not expecting any fruit of the action? They do for the sake of doing the action. Okay. That is our yoga yukta. This by now we should have it in our mind registered. What is yoga yukta? Then comes Vishuddhatma. Vishuddhatma is what? Whose Atma? Over here, Atma means not soul. Atma is mind. Whose mind is Vishuddha. Vishuddha means it's purified. It's Shuddha. It's cleansed. So Vishuddhatma is purified mind. Our minds are bad or what? No, we are also good, but we have got so much of raga, dvesha into it. Likes and dislikes have filled our mind. Then we see the whole world into that glass only. I like this person, I don't like this person. I like this food, I don't like this food. I like this color, I don't like this color. Whole actions, our mind is like that. Huh? So the basic problem with husband and wife will be like this only. You know? Husband says this direction, wife will say that direction. Husband says this color, wife says this color. Husband says, okay, chai is like this. My mother used to make this curry. Finish. She will never solve this issue if he ever utters this. It is not going to get accepted. My mother cooked better, or my mother's curry was like this. You ask her once and finish over. He will never get that curry in life again. Go to your mother and you eat. That's all about it. Likes and dislikes. Okay. So for us, to have the Vishuddhatma at so many levels. Our day-to-day struggles are itself so much where to travel on a higher level. So Vishuddhatma, who is above all of this likes and dislikes. Jitendriyaha, one who has one over all the indriyas. Our indriya pressure is very strong, especially the rasanendriya. Have you eaten that jalebi from that corner which is hot, piping hot? And if you go to Maharashtrian wedding, then the jalebi has to be dipped into a buttermilk and eaten. Anybody will think what buttermilk and a jalebi combination? Yeah, that's how Maharashtrians eat buttermilk and jalebi. And if you have not eaten, try that. If you go to North India, some kind of rabdi. Have you eaten that rabdi and this rabdi? Okay, that rasanendriya, it's very difficult. And then you come to South and you will get so many other things and wonderful payasams. Other day I had gone to this temple in Ambalapura. And Ambalapura's temple payasam is most special. It so happens the story of Ambalapura, I'll just cut it short, is between this king and Lord. Lord has come disguised. And the king is asking, they are going to play chess, and so king thought, what this one will ask? He said, okay, 1 grain of rice, and you double it with each square. 1 square, second is 2 grains of rice, third is 2's double, and then double. The Lord thought, what? So much only rice he is asking, that he wants, as per each square, double of the previous. So 64 squares. Then it happens to be so much, there is an amount, okay, how much millions or trillions it is, which the king didn't have. So whoever comes over there to that temple, now it has been given as this payasam, pal payasam of Avalapura. That one is with the ahankara, but that rice the king didn't have, and now it is still been given off. That payasam. Okay. So people have to go to temple to see what? To see Krishna. But for Ambalapura, people go to take the payasam over there. So I'm saying about the Rasanendriya, whose attraction will be where, even in front of the Lord, what prasadam we are getting, we are thinking. Then comes the other Indriyas, in standing in front of Lord, even for the darshan. What prasadam? If you think of Tirupati, you don't see that Bhagavan so rich. You think of Tirupati Laddu, you've got that Laddu or not. Okay. So our Rasanendriya is like that. Where, what would turn our mind thinking of what? It will be to some Indriya, which is such a lowly. Indriya should do the Indriya's job, right? I am different from Indriya is not, that bhava is not there. I have associated myself so much to the Indriya that if that Indriya is satisfied and the joy of that Indriya is my joy, as I feel. I am joy, I have forgotten. I feel I am sorrowful and I have to get the joy from the Indriya satisfaction. So this Rasanendriya and Upastha Indriya, these two Indriyas are toughest to please. Okay. And here we are talking of Jitendriya. Okay, so so many tests we fail, but so many tests are also a torchlight on how much we have to rise up now, dropping so many tapes. Today itself, I had some function to attend. It's not engagement, it is just the girl coming to see a Hindu house only. Hindu house, the food is served, veg and non-veg is also there. Fine, I understand people want veg and non-veg. Chicken, some curry came. Fish, something came. And the shock is later, a beef fry has also come in that place, in a Hindu house. This is most common thing in Kerala, any festival or any function and celebration. A Hindu easily eats a beef. And they not only eat it, they enjoy it, they serve it, and if it is not there on the menu, that houses that particular food is not good is also labeled. So Kerala Hindus are not taught. It's a shame that this is a forbidden food. Go is a mata, is not taught. They have not heard, and it's a shocking thing over here. For who? For us. For these people, it is not shocking. It's a normal thing. And it was done. This I'm telling today's story. We are talking of big, big things. But this is how the culture is out over here. Every house, like this, if a Christian house does or something, if you have Christian neighbor, the neighbors of this house is no Christians, okay? House is Hindu house, girl is a Hindu girl. There's no Christian visitor coming because it's only the few people were called. It's not any, but it is being done like that. So we have got a long way to go to understand even our culture and what we have to celebrate and how we have to celebrate. How much sattvikta is nothing. The education of that part is literacy can be 100%. but need not be the education of our culture. It's a what to say, it's a shame. Never mind. Then, let's go ahead. Next line. Sarvabhuta Atma Bhuta Atma. Got it? Sarvabhutatma Bhutatma Sarvabhuta Atma Bhuta. All that is there outside, I'm identifying as mine. Is it possible to do that for us, please? She's got this, I didn't get this. He got promotion, but I have been working and I joined before him 5 years. Seniority is mine. So much politics, office politics are mind-boggling politics, thank God, if we are not in that place. But if in their place, God only save us. It's like that. Where we can't identify with other. Every other is our competitor. I should get. Others may or may not get. That I don't care. Leave aside house. Between brothers, problem. And if the brother also has another wife and this brother also has a wife, then the competition between those two wives is another level. My God. It's so Sarva Bhutatma Sarva Bhutat Atma Bhuta Atma, to have that attitude, we'll have to cultivate it. We'll have to bring that awareness. Then, if all this is there in that person, means what all should be there? That he should be Yoga Yukta 1, he should be Vishuddhatma 2, he should be Vijitatma 3, he should be Jitendriya 4, he should be Sarva Bhuta Atma Bhuta Atma. These 5 things, these 5 categories, Kurvan api, means if these people with this bhav, even if they are doing the action, Kurvan, if they are performing the action, na lipyate, that action's phala doesn't bind them. I have done a good act, I have given a dana, I have attained punya, we feel proud of it. Arey Baba, if you have done punya and you are feeling proud of it, for that to enjoy that punya, you will have to take a birth only, na? What papa you have done, for that is okay. But even your punya is also counted. So there is nothing to be proud that I have done so much of good deeds. You have attached yourself to the good deeds, you are getting the good deeds phala, then you will have to come have a body to experience that good deeds phala also. So here we are going to another level, that even all our good deeds doesn't bind on us. Na lipyate. That much non-doership of the action, that much yoga yukta, that much established in karma yoga, we should happen, then nothing binds us to that action. More bondage, more problem. We'll have to experience, we'll have to get the body, we'll have to come in that yoni, whichever, need not be each time Manushya yoni, whichever yoni to what to say, dissolve that phala. We have to experience, and जिसके प्रारब्ध कटने होते हैं उसको कोई भी योनि मिल सकती, whichever way. So that much sensitive we have to be into our action, that how much I am owning my action, how much I am doing it without expectation of its phala. Okay, let's go. Yoga yukto vishuddhatma Vijitatma Jitendriyaha Sarvabhutatma Bhutatma Kurvannapi na lipyate. I didn't say the meaning of Vijitatma, I think. Did I miss Vijitatma or did I tell? I didn't say.
No, I don't think so.
Missed it.
I missed it. That's what I felt, Vijitatma, when I counted. Okay. So over here in Vijitatma is your physical body, who has won over the karmendriyas. We can take it in that sense. Vijitatma. So one who has won over your own self in that sense. Indriya, karmendriya also, both physical body, Vijitatma, one who has won over the self. Okay, let's go ahead to the 8th verse. Now here comes that 8th and 9th verse has to go together. Okay, so we are seeing both the verses together. But it sounds complicated, but it is a simple verse. Simple verse in the meaning. To do, it's going to be a tougher one. Okay. Devi ji. Okay. 8th and 9th together. Huh? नैव किञ्चित् करोमीति
नैव किञ्चित् करोमीति
युक्तो मन्येत तत्त्ववित्.
युक्तो मन्येत तत्त्ववित्.
See, now there is no pada break in the last line of this verse and in the first line of the next verse. Okay? Pashyan shrinvan sprishan jighran nashnan gachan swapan shwasan.
पश्यन् शृण्वन् स्पृशन् जिघ्रन् नश्वन् गच्छन् स्वपन् श्वसन्.
Ashwan, no, ashnan. So, ashnan is that nashnan. Jighran nashnan, nashnan, jighran nashnan.
पश्यन् शृण्वन् स्पृशन् जिघ्रन् नश्नन् गच्छन् स्वपन् श्वसन्.
So you should not break. There is no pada break. And it has to come in same one breath. Pashyan shrinvan sprishan jighran nashnan gachan swapan shwasan.
पश्यन् शृण्वन् स्पृशन् जिघ्रन् नश्नन् गच्छन् स्वपन् श्वसन्.
Correct. Pralapan visrujan grindhan unmishan nimishannapi. No pada break.
प्रलपन् विसृजन् गृह्णन् उन्मिषन् निमिषन्नपि.
Correct. Indriyani indriyartheshu.
इन्द्रियाणीन्द्रियार्थेषु
Vartanta iti dharayan.
वर्तन्त इति धारयन्. नैव किञ्चित् करोमीति युक्तो मन्येत तत्त्ववित्. पश्यन् शृण्वन् स्पृशन् जिघ्रन् अश्नन् गच्छन्.
No pada break.
पश्यन् शृण्वन् स्पृशन् जिघ्रन् अश्नन् गच्छन् स्वपन् श्वसन्.
Correct.
प्रलपन् विसृजन् गृह्णन् उन्मिषन् निमिषन्नपि.
Correct.
इन्द्रियाणीन्द्रियार्थेषु वर्तन्त इति धारयन्.
Very good. So now let us first do the padavicheda of this. Okay. Naiva.
न एव.
Correct. What Sandeep?
Savarna Dirgha.
Vriddhi Sandhi.
Vriddhi Sandeep. Vriddhi. Na eva. A has become I. I's vriddhi has happened. Naiva. Kinchit as it is. Karomiti.
Karomi plus iti.
Correct. Now it is Savarna Dirgha. Karomiti is Savarna Dirgha. Karomi is half short or Haswai. Iti is Haswai. Both Haswais have joined to form a Dirghai of me. Karomiti. Savarna Dirgha. Yukta.
Visarga. Uktah.
Yuktaha. Visarga. Manyeta. As it is. Tattvavit. As it is. Okay. So now these are not sandhis. These are the words as it is. Pashyan, It is the continuous tense that is happening. Means the one who is Pashyan is seeing. Shrinvan. It is as it is. It is continuous. ing. Hearing. Sprishan. Touching. Okay. Jigran. Smelling. Ashnan. Eating. Gachan. Going. Swapan. Sleeping. Shwasan. Breathing. Pralapan. Talking. Visrajan. Letting go. Grunhan. Holding on. Visrajan is to leave. Grunha. Grahan karna. To hold on. Grunhan. Unmishan. Opening of the eyes. Nimishan. Closing of the eyes. So these are all present continuous, both the words. There's no sandhi in that. The word itself is like that. We have not done in our grammar how it forms. It's little complicated to form such words. But at the moment, we'll understand that such ending words are present continuous tense. Okay? Then,
Could it be, I don't know, whether qualify for Chutwa Santi, because N is replaced by Nya. Will it
Yeah.
qualify for that?
yes. Yeah. Not Chutwa Sandhi. What is that? Anunasika comes. Okay, yeah. Chutwa Sandhi only. But
Yeah.
na it's becoming the Nya.
Yeah.
Yes.
Does it qualify?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a good because Pashyan is actually no ending, and then it is getting into Nyakara, which would be a Sandhi. Yes, you are correct.
Okay, thank
Yes,
you.
Radhakrishnan. Thank you for pointing that out because it's Nyakara and it's not Nakara. Good. Excellent. Indriyani Indriyartheshu, what happens over there?
It's Swarna Dirgha.
Indriyani, Indriyani, Artheshu.
Indriyani and Indriyartheshu. Then Vartanta, what happens over there? Anybody knows?
No.
Is it Vartantaha?
No, it is Vartante. A ki matra is there.
Vandate?
Vartante. So how did the A disappear and Vartanta has happened? So homework. Go and see. We have done this Sandhi and I have taken this example from here only. We have seen this example in the Sandhi class. Prashantji, I will send you the link of Sandhi class. We have got 10 sessions of doing all the Sandhis. We have done all the Sandhis and I'll give you the link of it. One after another, you can watch 10 hours, probably more. So do one by systematic in that link itself. So now homework for others to dig the lesson where this Sandhi comes. Vartante has become Vartanta. When the Swara comes next, it happens like this. And this example is there in the class. Iti Dharayan. Okay. Now let's see. Na eva kinchit karomiti. I am not doing. Karomi? Pathami. What is it? Vartaman Kal? Parasmay Pad? Which Purush? What Vachan?
Is Uttam Purush.
Uttam Purush.
Ekvachan. So like that Pathami, this Karomi means it automatically means Aham Karomi. I do. Na eva, I don't do. So, Yukto Manyeta Tattvavid. The one who is a Tattvavid, the one who is the knower of the truth, he says, he Manyeta, he thinks or he feels that he doesn't do anything. What he doesn't do? Seeing, hearing, touching, smelling, eating, sleeping, shwasan, breathing, talking, letting go, holding, opening and closing of the eyelids. The Tattvavid doesn't say that I am doing this. He's saying, na eva kinchit, not at all. Aham karomi. I don't do these actions. Then who does this action? The action is done by, that's in that last line, Indriyani, all the Indriyas, Indriyartheshu, to those arthas. Can I hear? I cannot hear. Hearing job is of ear only. Can ear see? Ear cannot see. So each Indriya has their own arthas and it can manage only those arthas. Indriyani, all the Indriyas, Indriyartheshu, all the sense organs, to those sense objects only, vartante, they move towards it. Iti dharayan. They have this firm conviction that these actions are not done by me. The Indriyas have their affinity towards their sense objects. I am not having affinity towards the sense object. Who can see? Only a Tattvavid can see. I am having affinity to a hot jalebi or a jalebi dipped into a buttermilk. Okay? Or Lambalapura payasam. My affinity is only up till there. Over here, the Jnani thinks that Indriya is going behind that sense objects. It is their job. It is not my job. So it is a natural thing for an Indriya to go to its sense objects. A sense organ is going behind a sense object. I am not going behind it. These actions are done by the sense organs. This is what a Jnani thinks. So very beautiful. So the senses that move towards the sense objects, it's not me who is going. A Jnani is, I do nothing at all. Na eva kinchit karomi. Aham kinchit api na karomi is what a Jnani is thinking. Naiva kinchit karomi te yukto manyeta tattvavid. Pashyan shrinvan sprushan jigran nashnan gachan swapan shvasan pralapan visrujan grindhan nunmishan nimishan napi indriyani indriyartheshu vartanta iti dharayan. I think 10th verse let's not do for today. We'll keep it for the next week. But it's a very, very beautiful simile that is coming out over there.
Guruji, 8th one more time, please chant slowly.
8th one. Okay. Naiva kinchit karo mi te yukto manyeta tattvavit pashyan shrinvan sprishan jigran nashnan gachan swapan shvasan pralapan visrujan grindhan nunmishan nimishannapi. Nimishannapi. So, clear?
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you.
Okay. So 10th verse we will take up next time. But it's a very beautiful verse. So in that verse, that last word, if you can see, Padma Patram Ivambhasa. Padma Patra, lotus leaf. Eva, like lotus leaf, ambhasa, in water. How the lotus leaf is untouched by the water. Like that, the Jnanis are untouched by the actions that are happening. They will go about in the world doing the action, walking, talking, eating, sleeping like us. But the doership is not there. So on that note, we will stop and we'll come back to this verse number 10, we will start from there. So the homework is less, only 4 verses to memorize. In that the 2 verses are this Swapan, Shwasan, Pralapan, Visrujan, Grundhan, very easy, huh? Pashyan, Shrunvan. Nothing much to do. So less homework this time. Prashantji, you will have more homework, but you will catch up slowly. But do these 4 verses and come. Backlog you will slowly clear. Present homework, please do. Okay, so on this note, let us stop for today and join Daily Gita and thereafter Eknati Bhagavad. Eknati Bhagavad runs from Monday to Thursday every day after Daily Gita, 7:15 India time. And we read Eknati Bhagavad, which is a commentary on 11th canto of Bhagavata by Eknath Maharaj Ji, who is a saint from Maharashtra. So if you don't have the book, we can give you the PDF. Just let me know. But to read it, it's simply amazing. So even if you don't join the class, read it for sure. And if you don't have the PDF, let me know. Because I think the book is out of print and these days you don't get the book. I think so. I've heard it when I was trying to figure out for the batch where to get the books from. Anyways, so with this grace, we have done today 4 verses. Let's go for the daily Gita. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Shri Krishna Arpanamastu.
धन्यवाद
Hari Om,
गुरुजी।
everyone. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Thank you, Varshaji.
Thank you, Ji.
Thank you, Varshaji.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Hari Om.
Hari Om, Ji. Thank you for joining.